Hello, babes, dudes, and non-binary ghouls, and welcome back to Babes, Banshees, and Ghouls. Today we're going to talk more about our Karen stories, and then we will read one of the Karen story submissions sent to us via our email. If you want to email us your ghost stories or your Karen stories, or both, then send it to our email at babesandbanshees@gmail.com. BABESANDBANSHEES@gmail.com. And then we are going to get into a deep dive, and some of these might be kids' cartoons, but I also have some of my urban legends going on here.
Yay.
And at the end, we will do a tarot reading and see what it says. All right, let's get into it.
Yay.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
And welcome to the new lighting system. We are slowly but surely learning. So,
Middle button.
yes.
There we go.
We have new lighting systems.
I think it's up as bright as it can. But oh well, we're in for
We're going to turn on the
spookies.
yellow one for the Karen stories.
Oh, yep.
So that way we can also see the tarot readings.
Yellow. There we go.
It's a little dark, actually. All right, we have figured out some lighting systems. The blue was good for the Karen stories. Figured we could do some red for the spoopies.
Yes.
But
make it all spoopy.
That's any indicator at all.
Right.
We're touching on our Karen stories.
And I got a good one.
Ooh, let's hear your good Karen one.
So this was back when I worked in McDonald's.
Ooh, so a minute ago.
Yeah, a good minute ago. So there was a gal that always came in, like almost daily, every day, same time, all the time. And it's like, okay, I know exactly what she wants, but sometimes she changes the amount of how much she wants.
Yeah.
And of course she complains that, her kid is picky and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, well, she always comes in and gets McDoubles plain, which means no ketchup, no mustard, no pickle, just meat and cheese. That's it. Which is fine because, some people don't like those things.
So she just likes a really dry burger.
Pretty much. And so I was like, okay, so I'd put in the amount, that she wants, put them all plain and everything, and help them get it backed up because they're also trying to push out other orders for other vehicles and for the counter and stuff. So I was like, okay, not a big deal, we can do that.
Yeah.
Well, I go and I hand her food, and she leaves. Comes back 5 minutes later to complain that one of them had all of this stuff on it.
Oh, good
and it's
God.
like, okay, one out of the 20 that you ordered
Yeah.
had, all of the stuff on it.
Yeah, so we'll just make you a new one.
It's like, we'll give you a new one. Like, not that big of a deal. We'll call back, I need this plain whatever on the fly, and they'll quickly get it made up for us.
Yeah.
And then we'll hand it to them, like, so sorry about that. Like, accidents happen.
Especially during a busy time. And
Yeah.
McDonald's is usually very busy.
Yeah.
Because where ours is located is on two conjoining really busy streets.
Exactly.
So it's usually fairly busy.
Exactly. So I was like, okay, whatever. So we get her a replacement. She takes it and she leaves. So it's like, okay, cool, bye.
Yeah.
The next day she comes in, and at this point, I ended up dyeing my hair like burgundy red, I believe.
Oh,
I had
okay.
my hair burgundy red. So it was almost red.
Yeah.
Well, of course, she comes in again. Of course, I see the order, and I'm like, are you kidding me? It's this woman again? She got to the point, too, where she refused to deal with me. And I'm like,
fuck.
I didn't do nothing to you. Like,
Yeah.
I just take your order, take your money, and give you your food.
Yeah.
That's all I do. Well, she's like, I just, of course, it happened again. And I was like, whatever, like, fuck it. So, did it again. It happened like 4 or 5 different times where somebody accidentally grabbed one that didn't say plain on it
And
and threw it in the bag.
Yeah.
So, it was whoever was bagging the orders made the mistake.
Yeah.
And she was blaming me for it, saying I didn't put it in properly. It's like, if you look at your receipt, it says however many of the fucking McDoubles that you ordered.
Yeah.
are plain. Like, they all say plain.
Yeah.
But, shit happens, especially when you have a lot of food coming down the freaking line.
Yeah, shit happens when you party naked.
Exactly. So I was getting frustrated at that point. So,
reasonably so.
Yeah. And, well then, she came in and she saw that, like, I was taking orders for the first window.
Yeah.
Because they were kind of new. They didn't really know how to multitask of taking orders, taking money, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'll take your orders for a minute, so that way you can get caught up and everything. And if you feel comfortable taking orders, let me know. And I'll help out where needed if you need help. And they're like, okay, not a problem. Well, of course, she comes through again. Yells at the person that's in the first window. And then she sees that I'm working and she's like, well, at least I don't have to deal with that redheaded bitch anymore. So I walked over to the conveyor. I grabbed a buffalo sauce.
Oh.
I grabbed one of her burgers, I opened it up, and I dumped the entire packet of buffalo sauce on one burger. But I stuck it in the middle.
So that way
it was in there.
But it's also like...
But it was hidden. So I hand her the bag. She leaves. Nothing. She didn't come back. She didn't complain. She didn't do nothing. She actually quit coming there. Or quit going there after that.
Honestly, that's one of those of... Because I love having regulars. I love seeing people that I recognize on a daily. Can be able to get all their stuff going all at once and everything else like that. But there's also some regulars that come in through the door. And I'm like, I'm so happy you exist.
I'm sorry.
Look at you go. With your shenanigans.
You want to pause it and I can go get a towel so I can get that cleaned up so it doesn't stay. Okay.
There we go. Problem solved.
My bad.
But no, honestly, it's one of those of like...
You get your regulars that are cool, and then you get your regulars that are dicks.
Oh, yeah. And then there's just some of them of like, they seem like they're dicks, but they're actually not. They're just...
That's just how they are.
Yeah, they just be that way.
Yeah.
And, obviously those are some of the ones that you're like, you know what? Like, I got a little bit of a soft spot for you, because, like, you're kind of a dick, but you tip good.
Yes. And those are the ones that I like, actually. Like,
Yeah,
they act like a dick, they are a dick, but then it's like they give you $20-$30 every time. It's like...
Yeah, and it's like, oh, you only got, like, a $5 bill.
Right?
Yeah. Ooh.
But, yeah, so... And I've had a couple people like that working at McDonald's. I actually had one guy, or one car, that would always come through, always order, like, a shit ton of food. Like, right before we closed, too. So, of course, we have to drop everything.
Yeah.
And of course, one of the things that they want takes about 7 to 10 minutes to cook.
Oh, God.
Because they wanted, like, that crispy chicken sandwich or whatever.
Oh, yeah,
the
and
big
that
one.
actually has to, like, you actually have to get into that.
Yeah, like, that one takes, like, 10 minutes, 10-20 minutes to cook. So,
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, well, it's going to be a minute because we have to drop everything, really, relatively fresh.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay. He comes up to pay. He goes up to the second window, and every time it's, can I get corporate's number?
Oh, good God.
Every time he would come through, he's like, can I get corporate's number?
Yeah.
Can I get corporate's number? And I was like, first off, I don't know corporate's number. And the direct manager at the time wasn't even there. It was just a regular manager. So it's like, I don't know how to get a hold of them. I have, I don't have that information.
But also... Google is free.
Exactly. So I was like, I don't have their number, so I can't honestly tell you. And then he got to the point to where he pissed me off, and he comes back through, yells at us, saying that we forgot like half his order.
Oh, good God.
And it's like, you were the one that drove off when we said you have more coming.
Yeah.
So it's not our fault that you left because your fat ass was in a hurry to eat your fucking McDonald's.
Right, like, I understand going to McDonald's, and, like, I also, every time I go somewhere that's, like, shortly before closing or anything else like that, I'm also like, I'm so sorry, thank you so much, because, like, sometimes you don't get off work in time to do a whole lot, so then you're like, I'm so sorry, I just got off work, and for the most part, people are pretty...
Yeah, like they're pretty understanding. Like, you just got off work, you're tired, you're hungry, you don't really feel like cooking. So, yeah, like, if you catch them, like, a few minutes before close...
I'm all out of leftovers.
Right? So, yeah, he got mad because we forgot half of his order.
Oh,
So,
good Christ.
the manager at the time, she was really sweet and really funny. I actually have videos of us kind of goofing
Oh,
around.
I love that.
And I will have to find them at some point, but I have one of my friends dancing in the back while he's doing dishes. I have
Just all around like a fun environment to be in.
I have two of the people that I worked with do the unicorn with the ice cream.
I totally didn't do that at all while you worked there.
I mean,
I would never. I definitely wasn't a shitbag teenager.
it was hilarious though, because one of them said he got like an instant headache from that.
Well, one of the girls she was there even when I worked there as a teenager. I had put in an ice cream order, went to the window, because it was during that whole trend of, like, grab your ice cream, stupid.
Oh, yeah.
Like, this is early, like, 2010, 2011 internet, where, like, these videos are starting to gain traction on, like, YouTube, and Vine. Yeah, it was Vine.
Oh, yeah, it was Vine.
Vine and YouTube, honestly.
Yeah.
Because YouTube would do the...
And you know the people that would do place the order and they have a friend wait in until
Just
the person run and grab the bag. I've had a couple of them do that to me, so I was like...
And it's all just, like, mostly harmless pranks. Ooh. Sorry.
Tell me how you really feel.
Hey. But, so we get up to the window, and I go, thank you so much. And I just grab the ice cream and smear it down my face and shoved the whole thing. Like, I didn't grab the cone. I just grabbed the ice cream and just went... and then drove off. And this lady, like, I'm watching her still holding the cone. And you know how you can still see the window when you're leaving the exit?
Mm-hmm.
I'm in the exit. I see in my mirror, she's still holding the cone, and she's just...
It's like, what do I do?
Just feed it to the seagulls. It's fine. It's already paid for.
Right. So the guy that always would ask for a corpus number, he actually pissed me off because, he came back through, yelled, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Well, of course, the manager ended up turning her back.
Shit.
I even told her what I was doing. She's like, I don't see nothing.
I see not shit.
And so she turned around to go look at lobby.
Yeah.
While I did this. So she's like, so she can play the I saw nothing card.
Yeah.
Right?
As a side note, the movie Waiting is very accurate, and that's why you don't piss off people who make you food.
Yep.
Every back of house I've ever been in has been just like that movie.
Oh, yeah. And I will admit I was one of those people. But I wouldn't do, like, to that extreme. I would just
I'm not spitting in your food, but...
I'm just low enough to be that petty.
Yeah.
So I ended up grabbing a couple of the buffalo. Me and buffalo sauce were like best friends at this point because I grabbed a couple, and I put, some on a few of the sandwiches.
Yeah.
And then here's the best part: they ordered a McFlurry.
Oh, so you put that bitch in there?
I put a little bit of ice cream, did the buffalo sauce, did the topping that he wanted, gave that a little bit of a mix, kind of topped it off with more ice cream, more of the topping, gave it a little bit of a mix to where it wouldn't turn orange. Yeah. And I handed it to him, and I watched this motherfucker, like, scoop it out and take a big-ass bite.
Holy shit.
I'm trying my hardest not to laugh, because I know I tampered with that, so I'm trying my hardest not to laugh.
I know I just ruined your motherfucking day, because you keep ruining mine.
I don't think he ever came back after that either.
Well, then,
or quit asking for corporate's number.
Right.
So.
Well, and I used to work at one of those, my first ever serving job. Now, I'm a good bartender. I am a fuck-ass server. If you ever see me as a server, just go home. That is about, because I have really bad ADHD. Mm-hmm. Things don't exist. Like, if you're out of my sight, you no longer exist. I'm sorry. The notebook? No. It's in my pocket. It's not real. What do you mean?
See, and I'm surprised I'm a good server, because I have real bad ADHD, too.
Yeah, and you're a damn good server, but I'm also a really good fucking bartender. I'm just a shit-ass server.
Fair. But I was good at both, though.
There had been times where, like, I would go back to the kitchen, and I was buddy-buddy. Like, I actually went on a couple of dates with the cook.
Okay.
But it was one of those of, we were like, okay, we're really good friends, but not good at dating.
Yeah.
And honestly, we're still friends. So
There you go.
yeah, because like nothing even happened. We were just like we tried a couple dates and we were like, this is feeling too formal.
Yeah, it feels weird.
Yeah, so now we just shit post each other memes.
Fair. And honestly, that's what we do too, but it's more TikToks.
But every time someone was mean to me, I would go over there and I'm like, they're being mean to me. But I had the lucky stance of I was also the youngest server and got in really good with the cooks.
Fair.
So I had like those 2 extra points there with me. And so every time someone was mean to me, my cooks were like, oh, we got you. It's okay. And then like steaks that were ordered rare would be well done. Yeah, or there'd be like no pasta sauce, or I know, poor sleepy thing.
I'm tired.
I know. But yeah, and it's one of those of like, are we ever going to do anything that's like super illegal or anything like that? No. But we are definitely going to be like, all right,
we're going to be a little petty.
Yeah. Oh, but I do have a word of mouth story, actually.
Ooh.
So, essentially, this was a former coworker of mine, and this was like one of their favorite Karen stories. And they said that it was totally okay to do it.
Okay.
But you know how after like quick interactions and stuff like that, it's always all right, well, you have a good day, be safe, da 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 da, whole 9 yards like that.
Right.
Well, he was already having a shit show of a day. Like during this time frame, him and his ex-fiance just split up, and
they're synced.
Oh, we're synced. Oh, I love that pink to blue. That's cute.
Right?
Anyway, we're vibing on a brain cell today. But like he was having a shit show of a time.
Oh no.
And so it's just one of those days where like you don't really want to go into work, but you prefer not being homeless.
Fair.
So he goes in and things are like still a little bit tense because there are some days where you have like heavy Karen days where like almost every other person is a dickbag or things like that.
I hate
this guy comes in and he had asked for a pack of cigarettes and he had a soda. He slammed the soda down on the counter hard enough that the lid popped off, and he goes, oh, for fuck's sakes, these lids are made so cheaply. I can't believe this shit. Slams the lid back on, and he goes, I need the fucking cigarettes. And, while you go through, because every quick interaction thing, like grocery stores, oddly enough, telemarketing, things like that. Like, these are always, like, you have a certain script, but then you can also, like, make it your own, things like that. Like, do you have your rewards card? Do you have your ID? Da-da-da-da. So he's going through these motions. Guy is refusing to answer any of them. He's just staring at him. So he goes to get the smokes, goes to ring him up, and goes, okay, I need your ID. So he goes, I can't fucking believe this. Rips his ID out, slams it on the counter. So he scans it, finishes up the whole interaction. And so as the guy's leaving, my former coworker, he was like, well, you know what? I hope you have a good day. I'll see you later. Hopefully things get better for you. And the guy just walks away and goes, what the fuck ever. And so he gets maybe like 5-10 steps away. And my coworker goes, or not, fuck your day. Hope your day doesn't get any better. And this was in front of corporate manager. And corporate manager is like, what? So the guy goes to start complaining to him, and he's like, I can't believe your employee, you need to fire him, da-da-da-da-da. And he goes, I see nothing wrong. I didn't see anything wrong with that interaction. By the time that you were walking away when that interaction happened, he had already served you and taken care of you and did everything he was supposed to do. So goodbye.
Right. And see, whenever I deal with people like that, it's like, have the day you deserve. Because it's like, I can't quite be mean.
Yeah.
But it's like, I can be petty.
Or I also go, have a day.
Right.
Fuck your day. I don't give a shit.
Right?
At any point in time, like, believe it or not, I keep getting customer-facing jobs when I am introverted. I am so introverted. Like, one shift drains my social battery. I get exhausted and cranky. So, but I do really good with customer-facing jobs. Because my thought process is, it's not my fault, or it's not your fault that I'm not a people person. It's not
Right.
your, like, why would I take it out on you if I have a hard time with a lot of social interactions all at once?
Right.
That's not your fault. You're just coming in to get your shit.
Right. Like
Yeah.
you're coming in for snacks, sodas, cigarettes, whatever.
Yeah, exactly. But, you know, like the whole ID thing, like, I understand. I get where they're coming from, especially because in the area we're in, now, no matter where you are, you have to ID every single person, even if they are 150 years old, because our area failed too many steams. So now, in our area, you legally have to do that, or it is your job.
Yep.
You lose your job.
You will get
Congratulations.
fired.
Yeah.
Same at the bars.
Oh yeah, no, they put it in everywhere. Anywhere that's tobacco, alcohol, gambling, anything else like that, you
Yeah.
have to be ID'd every single time.
Even if
I
the
know you.
people know you,
Yeah,
like they still ID you.
because I have to ID Tony,
Right.
and we live together. He is older than me.
Exactly. It's like you ID me, and
Yeah.
it's like, but it's like I get it. Like I'm not gonna have you risk losing your job because I want a pack of cigarettes
Yeah, exactly.
or
and,
a bottle of alcohol.
oh,
Ooh.
I had a guy last night.
Oh, no.
I made him madder than a hornet's nest.
Ooh.
So, you know, obviously, because I had vented to you about this earlier, like, I was having not a good day. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I had just, like, I was on the verge of being so mad I could cry. Because, like, it was just a shit storm of a day. This guy comes in shortly before 2 o'clock to get alcohol.
Right.
Like, it's like 5 minutes before I shut down alcohol sales. And he comes in, gets that, and I'm like, okay, well, you have your ID on you. Normal interaction.
Right.
And he goes, what, don't I look old enough? I get so sick and tired of you kids asking for ID. Don't you know how to tell age by now? Ba-da-da, like, going off. So finally I was like, well, I'm IDing you because you're definitely not acting your age, so I just need to make sure. And he's, what? I'm like, if you're going to act like you're 5, I'm going to treat you like you're 5.
Like,
now
for
give
real.
me your ID or you don't get the alcohol. You've got 2 minutes to make a decision. Because for 3 minutes he sat there and berated me.
Right.
And I'm sorry, I've got, because come 2 o'clock, I also have to get kitchen prepped and set up. I have to bring out pizza racks. I have to clean my roller grill. Like, I have to complete a whole bunch of stuff
Yeah.
within a very short time period because a lot of that stuff has to be done before 2:30. Because if it hits 2:30 and that stuff is not done, things are not warmed up enough to be able to be food safe.
Right.
Or, you know, anything else like that. So, like, I have a lot of... So I'm like, let's finish up this interaction. I have a lot of stuff to do. Let's go.
Right. Like for real.
Yeah, and he just finally was like, here. So, me,
Motherfucker.
being me, I pick up the ID, I hand it back to him, and I go, let's try this again. Now, my open hand, right here, you
Right.
can put the ID in my hand,
Right.
and then I will scan it. Now, most of the time, if they're older, I'll just be like, here, show me the barcode, I'll scan it.
Right.
Yeah. But you're being a dick, so I'm going to investigate it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I finally, like, finished up that whole transaction. He's like, I'm going to tell your boss. And I'm like, okay, cool. Tell her that I've been doing my job. Thank you.
Right. Like for
Yeah.
real.
Like, oh no. And he's like, well, you were rude and disrespectful. And I'm like, I only match energy.
Fair.
And he just, and just stormed out. But the lady who was behind him was like, as he was leaving, she just goes, and fuck you. You don't talk to service workers like that. And I'm like, thank you.
Yay.
Boy, stand a queen.
Right? I mean, especially, like, even though we can't really say a lot, and you have somebody else that says it for you, like, I like those type of people.
I bought her soda.
There you go.
Yeah. I was like, here, I'll get your soda for you. Fuck it.
I mean, it's $1 soda. Like, why not?
If you're nice to service workers, they're gonna be nice to you back.
Mhm.
And sometimes that means getting free stuff. Like,
Yeah.
she came in to get 4 sodas. Guess who bought 4 fucking sodas?
Right? Especially when I came in bawling my eyes out having a panic attack. You're
yeah,
like,
I'm over here like, oh no!
it's like,
No!
it's like, get a coffee and I'll buy it for you. And it's like, I gotta be up early in the morning or else I would.
Go get your coffee, bitch. I know you want it.
I still got the coffee.
I know you.
Yeah. I mean, I'm addicted to caffeine.
Because you are me and I am you.
Fair.
We have which I actually should have probably... Oh, wait, fuck, about a creamer.
Again? We just bought creamer.
I just used my last bit today.
As I say, we just bought you creamer like last week.
I know, but they don't have... So the creamers that I usually get, they used to come in like these really big bottles, about like that big, maybe like that big around. So that would last me like 2, almost 3 weeks. Because I just get half and half. I'm a boring coffee drinker. So they used to have the really big ones, but now they only have like the medium-sized ones or like the small ones. And the small ones last like 3 days, 4 days.
I might have to find you the fucking coffee creamer so it could last you a while.
Right. I might have to get... Because the ones that like I usually get from Walmart, those cartons, those will last me a hot minute.
Oh, yeah.
But getting to Walmart.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because...
you got your Lamborghinis.
I got Lamborghinis, which are about to get new wheels tomorrow.
Yes.
I'm so excited. I've never been so excited for a new pair of shoes, because, like...
You've had those shoes for a while.
Oh, yeah.
Or for a hot minute, anyway.
They were a good friend of ours' old work shoes before she was like, oh, well, I just don't wear them anymore. And just so you guys know, they're Osiris's. So, Osiris, they're really comfy, except for the problem is that this woman is ever so slightly taller than I am, which means she has slightly bigger feet. So, like, because they're a size 8.5, and I wear a size 7.5. But I'm like, free pair of shoes is a free pair of shoes.
I mean...
And to be fair, they lasted me about 2 years.
Yeah.
And she wore them for 6 years.
And then there's me with my little feet.
Your tiny feet. But me and you run through shoes pretty quickly, too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, even when we're not doing bartending or serving jobs, we just run through shoes really quickly. Mm-hmm. And I'm not sure, like, is it like a women's shoe thing? Is that a thing?
Probably. Because, I mean, I bought these... my Eevees. Guess what size they are?
Are those the ones that are size 6?
Nope.
Or those are the child's size?
They're the kid's size 4.
Yeah. She got tiny feet.
I can wear kids' clothes and kids' shoes. Like, that's how tiny I am.
I can wear kid hoodies, which actually...
Honestly, kid hoodies are so comfortable.
My oldest stepson,
mm-hmm.
which I love him dearly. I wasn't paying attention. Originally, I thought I was grabbing this hoodie. Mm-hmm. He has a hoodie that's the same texture that is also black, that has sands on it from Undertale. So they're the same texture. Didn't even realize. Threw it on. Fit perfect.
Oh, God.
Which, like, honestly, it breaks my heart because, like, you don't get to get old. Like, I just got here because I've been here for 4 years, and
it's like you don't get to grow up on me.
And now, like, he's getting older, and like, he's about an inch shorter than me, and I'm
he's
like,
gonna be taller than you.
I know. Honestly, though, like, knowing his dad and his uncle, and
mm-hmm.
you know, there's not very tall genetics, so he's not going to get like
that much
taller than me.
Yeah, my stepson is not that much taller than me, but he's almost as tall as his dad.
Yeah, but he's pretty broad, too.
Oh, yeah.
He's not chunky. He's a broadly built boy. He's built like a fucking brick house.
Oh, I know. And he's always... With the job that he has now, he's gained some muscle.
Oh, has he?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, good on him, though.
Yeah, I mean, he's been at this job for 2 years now, I believe, or going on 2 years.
Oh, hell yeah.
Like, he's been at this job for a while, and he has, like, every other weekend off. And, yeah. I mean, pays him really good.
Hey, that's not bad at all.
Yeah, so, I mean...
Honestly, I know it's going to break my heart even more. And, like, I try and hold it together because I'm like, no, this is natural. Like, they're supposed to get older. They're supposed to get bigger. And I can just be as supportive as humanly possible mm-hmm. because, like, as much as I know that my family tried without knowing... Like, mm-hmm. without having the tools that we have now to be good step-parents, mm-hmm. my parents didn't have those tools to be
parents.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Which, like, I understand given circumstances and everything else like that.
They'd rather drink than take care of a
yes.
kid.
Teenage years was a lot of, like, they would rather drink than, take care of me, so I became very self-sufficient.
And that's what also means you're a hermit.
Yeah, I'm a bit of a hermit.
Honestly, though, same. I've been a hermit for, like, ever.
I know, but outside, there's so much.
Right? It's like, do I have to adult today? It's like, I don't want to adult.
But, with, being step-parent and everything else like that, because you understand this role very well.
Oh, yeah. I lived it.
You are further along in step-parenting than I am. You're finally at that point in step-parenting of, like, you just do your own thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you are officially an adult. You are doing your own thing. You are becoming the person that you were meant to be.
He's already kind of partially moved out.
Like, I'm at the point of, which, like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna cry when they move out and do their own thing.
Mm-hmm.
But
at the same time, you kind of want to see that because it's like, that it'll be like a proud mom moment or stepmom moment when they do that. Yes, I know I said doo-doo. I don't give a fuck.
Right. Well,
but it's like when they do, like go off to college, and if they decide to go to college.
Yeah.
When they go off to college and stuff like that, like, that they're going to be successful.
Oh, yeah. And right now it's just shaping them for them to have a successful future and be the best that they could be, because, like, all three of them have such big hearts. And they are so sweet, such sweet kids. I love them so much.
Oh, yeah.
And I remember when they first told me that they loved me, I called her sobbing.
Bawling.
And she's like, oh no, what happened? Like, panicking of like, oh no, what happened? Who died? Like, what's going on?
It's like, who died or who do I have to beat up?
They said they loved me. And I'm sobbing.
It broke my heart because it's like, it's a lot when they first say it back.
Oh, yeah.
Because the first time my stepson said it to me, I was like, I cried too because I was like, oh, he said that he loved me.
Well, and I base how... So this is going to be kind of a little bit flattering for you here. So a lot of how I step-parent, I have learned from you.
Fair.
So I'm trying to do those same things and, like, follow a lot of it. Because I see how close you and your stepson are. Mm-hmm. And I would love to be able to have that bond.
Oh,
and be able to... And honestly, it shows.
Mm-hmm.
But...
it's like he's still... Like, he doesn't always call me when he has problems, but, like, when he has problems, he will talk to me.
And, like, they show me what things when they're proud of them. And they also have those... of course, these ones of, like... At the end of the day, we're usually going to communicate it if it's a big thing, but a lot of times it's small things. Of like, hey, I have something to talk about with you because you are a third-party person. You aren't a direct parent, so I'm feeling a lot more safe and comfortable. Mm-hmm. And those moments, I'm like, oh, thank you.
Just wait until they start asking you for condoms.
Oh, God.
But at the same time, if you start talking to them about that now...
They actually have already gotten those.
But keep repeating it. Yes. Keep talking about it.
I keep seeing so her cup and my cup in the dark are the same green, but in the light are different greens. So I keep seeing your cup and going for it.
I've noticed. I was like, what is she reaching for?
Right. But
but no, like, that's kind of what my husband did with his son. With him was
keep that education going, so that way
Yeah.
Because
if you keep talking about it, it's gonna get implanted in their brain. Like, hey, if you need them, let me know. Because
I would rather not be a 35-year-old grandparent.
Exactly. And that's kind of how we put it with him. Is yes, we would love to have a grandbaby from him. We would love it because he would make the cutest freaking babies.
Oh, those fucking... I remember because I met him when he was 9.
7.
Oh, he was 7? I thought he was 9.
No, he was 7.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, because it was when me and him were first hanging out. He was 7 when he was up here visiting.
Oh, okay, yeah.
When he was still living with his mom.
When I first met him, and his cheeks, and he looked so much like Ty.
He still has them cheeks.
Oh, yeah. No, and it's funny because he's got, like, Ty's face, But a different hair color.
No, they have the same hair color.
Oh, do they? Because last time I see... Oh, did he have it dyed?
Mm-mm.
No? Because last time I seen him, his hair was pretty dark.
It's still dark.
Oh, is it?
It's almost like black now.
Shoot.
But, yeah, I think he got... No, April was... I think she was a light brown, too.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
so
his hair... Actually, let's see.
But, also one of the stipulations that I have as well is that, like, I don't call... Like, in front of them, I don't call myself their stepmom.
Mm-hmm.
But for ease of access with communication and things like that, like, I am like, oh yeah, I'm a stepmom, because that's the role that I'm filling. But in front of them, like, I'm not like, I am your stepmom, da-da-da. No.
Yeah.
The way that I phrase it is, I'm either, I'm daddy's girlfriend, or, things like that, but, of course, that leads to them being able... Oh, it went back to the main gallery.
Rude.
Oh, look at him.
That's when he was 18.
He's doing so good. I'm so proud of him. And
He's going to be 24 soon.
I know. Do you just feel... I suddenly feel so old. I feel so old now. Look at him.
I know.
Oh, I love how he's doing his hair. That little flip is a good move for him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a good look.
Until he had to wear the cap.
Right? Oh, God. Oh, my
Yeah.
gosh. I love babes. They're so sweet.
So, here's... Oh, wait, it's a different color. But here is his mom. See if I can find one. It's just... So there's little baby...
Oh, look at him.
That's the mom.
She looks like someone, and I'll point that out later.
Okay.
But, ooh, you wanna know what just came to mind? You know how you were talking about the, working at McDonald's and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
I actually I was a bit of a Karen moment. So, I had gone to, so we had a few days where, like, right after payday, we would go to McDonald's regularly, and it was me and my ex-husband. Oh my God.
Look how cute he was.
What a babes.
I know.
But
Anyway.
we would go to McDonald's at least once a day, but a lot of the times it was for lunch, so that way we could get something quick and easy for lunch
Right.
and then go back to work.
Right.
So we went to McDonald's, and we were having a cigarette waiting in line. The kid at the drive-thru, he leaned out the window and he's like, "Hey, can I have a drag off your cigarette?" Now, like, this is a kid that, like, I know for a fact was under 18, and I'm like, no, I'm not doing that, because, like, I'm not going to risk getting in trouble.
Right.
And you are at work. Like, I'm...
Especially because of the fact, like, there's cameras right there, too.
Yeah, and you're leaning out the drive-through window. I'm not going to get in trouble for this shit. So I was like, no, I'm not going to be doing that. And he goes, "Oh, come on, don't be a bitch." So I was like, no, now I'm definitely not going to. And then it came time to move the line up. Well, at the next line was the manager.
Mm-hmm.
The manager that starts with a B.
Bonnie.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So it was the manager that started with a B. So I see her and I'm like, "Hey, by the way, just fair warning, your kid in the hole, he's asking people for drags off of cigarettes and probably shouldn't be having that." And she goes, "Oh my God." Because apparently he had been doing that all fucking day.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, and because he also had they put him in the hole because nobody could stand working with him because he kept trying to ask him to bump cigarettes off of people.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, like he wouldn't even do the quarter thing of like, here's a quarter or whatever.
Right.
But also everyone who was over, because this was when you didn't have to be 21 to buy cigarettes, this was when you were 18 to buy cigarettes.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone who was over 18, he had already burned those bridges. Like, they were like, no, I'm not. No.
It's
So-
like you're not paying for them or anything. Like, you're just bumming.
So he resorted to,
Asking people in cars for a drag.
and with you working at McDonald's previously, and I have worked at McDonald's previously,
Right.
unacceptable.
Yeah.
But also, I don't know if it was this way when you worked there, but when I worked there, you got 4 breaks.
You got one 30-minute break. That was it.
That was it?
That was it.
Yeah, and we got 4 5-minute breaks.
Yep. Nope.
So essentially kind of like the same thing, just split up. But that was for like a full 8-hour shift. But if you worked the 4-hour shift, you got like 1 5-minute break.
Nope.
Or to take out the trash.
Yeah, if you worked a 4-hour shift, you got no breaks.
Yeah.
You worked
and
an 8-hour shift, you got 1 30-minute break.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I know that I worked there from my freshman year in high school to my sophomore year in high school, and then I got a job as a stalker at a gas station, and then once I turned 18, then they put me as cashier.
Yeah.
But, you know, so I'm like, okay, whatever, just need my food, no big deal. But, like, it still rubbed me the wrong way of, like, dude, are you serious? Like, you were at work.
Yeah.
Like, I'm all for goofing around and stuff like that, but, like, you don't know me. I am a stranger. That would, like, you don't know if I've got herpes of the mouth or whatever. Like,
right.
You don't just ask a stranger for a cigarette.
Or a drag.
Yeah. I don't know you like that. I don't know what you have. Like, no.
Right.
But we go back the next day. Now, I don't see him in the hole.
Mm-hmm.
I see him at the second window where he hands everything out,
Mm-hmm.
which tells me he was there to be kept an eye on.
Right.
As soon as I pull up, he goes, "Oh, it's this bitch who got me in trouble yesterday." And then shut the window. And then he opened the window again, and I go get me your manager.
Right.
Like, I'm gonna need to speak to your manager on that one.
Yeah.
Like, that was super uncalled for.
That was uncalled for.
Um,
So I could see why you would be kind of the Karen at that point.
yeah, like,
but it's like...
because I know that in his eyes, he's like, "Oh my god, this Karen's getting me in trouble, da-da-da-da." And I'm like,
You're not really a Karen unless
Yeah.
you have to be.
yeah, exactly.
Like, that's
And
the only time you are a Karen.
it's very, 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 very rare. Like, I
Yeah.
think it's only happened 2 or 3 times where I've gotten shitty with a customer service worker.
Yeah.
And it's very rare.
Yeah. And it's also very hard for you to become a Karen
Yeah.
in those situations.
Yeah, and it just happens so rarely. But, like, as soon as she came to the window, I was like, he's saying that, like, he had called me a bitch. He's the one who was trying to get a drag off my cigarette yesterday. He said that, like, it's my fault he got in trouble, da-da-da-da-da.
Mm-hmm.
And I hear her, she's like, "Hey, listen, here's, like, a gift card to be able to come get a free meal tomorrow. I'm so sorry about that." Because, of course, immediate damage control.
Right.
But also, she already knows me. And she knows that, like, a lot of the times I'm pretty much, like, she has worked with me. So she knows how I am as a worker.
Mm-hmm.
Which is, I'm going to work really hard. But I'm going to ask to take out the trash a lot.
Right.
Because enrichment time in my enclosure.
Fair. Or
But-
just randomly take out the garbage.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, I did all the time in the hole.
Oh, yeah.
Just so I could go outside and smoke a cigarette.
Oh, yeah. Or at least get a couple drags to just function.
Right.
But no, I don't remember exactly what I said, but I was like, you know what, like, first off, thank you for this. We'll be coming back, but, like, this, I know the just was like, this is just unacceptable. Like, just take accountability for your actions.
Yeah.
It's not that hard.
Yeah, especially if you're asking strangers in cars that are smoking
Mm-hmm.
for a drag of their cigarette.
Yeah.
It's like, first off, you don't know what they have. And they don't know what you have, so why the fuck would they be nice and share their cigarette with you?
Exactly, and especially because every time, so it's not like I had my cigarette hanging out the window, like, in his face or anything else like that. Ooh, hello.
Hello.
But, what I did every time I would go through drive-through is I would swap my fingers and I would have it over here on my gear shift as far away as possible, and I would roll down the other window. Just so that way, like, it's not blowing in. I'm trying to get it to blow out the other way. Like, trying to be courteous, because I know not everybody smokes. And now, like, I have quit smoking. But, like, I was trying to be a courteous
nice.
smoker, because I know that a lot of people didn't do that.
Either didn't smoke or you didn't want to, like, rub it in their face because they're stuck there.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is fair.
Yeah. Because I know that, especially when I was still smoking, because I was a heavy smoker. It was every time I seen someone light up a cigarette or anything else like that, TV show, or while I was at work, I'm like, God, I need that.
It's like I need it. It's like I need it to function.
I'm not saying that I have an addictive personality. I'm just saying it's definitely in the genetics there.
I mean, same.
Still not my drink.
Quick. You know what? There. Now you can quit trying to reach for my drink.
Especially because I've been keeping mine up here.
Up front.
I miss my little ghost cup.
I know. It was so cute.
I know. I had a ghost cup, and it was just like this one, but it was black and it had little ghosts all over it, which was absolutely perfect. For, I think it's in the first, like, 2 episodes.
Yeah.
But I had taken it to work, and someone's sleeve got caught on the straw, and it took it down, and it ended up getting a split, because there's a seam right here. It split the seam on the inside. So it split the seam on the inside and then started draining out through the bottom here because there's a safety plunge so that way it doesn't get any mold or anything in there here at the bottom. And I would tip it more to show a little better, but this actually has fluid in it, so we're not going to do that.
Yeah, we don't need another spill.
Yeah, it started just flooding out of that. And I didn't know because when it originally tipped over, because it's tipped and fallen over before, like hundreds of times. It's actually a sturdy material.
They're pretty sturdy. I have a shit ton of them.
Because this cup and the other cup are both from Spirit Halloween and are both the same brand, which shout out to Spirit Halloween because these cups fucking rule. Like, feel how cold that is. And we've been doing this like an hour now. Yeah,
I have
and it's
no idea. Close to an hour.
Yeah. But
it's still cold. Mm-hmm. I mean, I just filled this up, but honestly, I like this one because, yes, it's 50 ounces. It's heavy. I mean, feel how heavy that is.
That is a weapon.
Yeah. And it's like, this is 50 ounces. I can fill it up, we'll say 8 o'clock in the morning, right?
Yeah.
10, 11 o'clock or late, like the next day, it's still cold. Like, I just got it.
Honestly, I was tempted to find one kind of like that, but smaller, that has like the handle and stuff. Because, like, I love these cups.
Amazon.
I absolutely do. But,
I found mine on Amazon.
Oh, do they?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I'm wanting one like this size. But I used to have another one that I really loved, but it was, it had that double walls. So it started getting mold in it that you couldn't clean until you took it, unless you broke it, essentially.
Yeah.
And so, like, and I loved it because it would give you times of days to be able to finish that amount of water. And it had a skull and salt. It was the one that we had when we worked at the brewery.
Oh, yes, that one.
I haven't been able to find it since. Because I had purchased it off of a Facebook ad. And I haven't been able to find another one like it since. So, just so you know, roughly about this size. It was clear so you could see your water. It had a skull that was partially a sunflower, and it said, "Drink up, bitch."
I loved that.
And it had the times on the side. And honestly, I did really good about drinking my water, but it also had a filter in the top. So no matter like what I drank or anything else like that, it was filtering it.
There you go.
Yeah, and the filters were ones that were easy to find because it was the same size as like 3 other ones. Mm-hmm. And I think one of them was like it was the same size as like a Stanley lid cup, or yeah, the Stanley lid filter, and like 3 other filters. So I was like, oh hell yeah.
Right? Also, I'm gonna make you proud of me.
I'm always proud of you.
I drank water.
I didn't even know you could do that.
I know. Are you ready to hear the story behind that?
Oh, how'd you drink some water?
So, me and the hubby went to Rock Springs because he wanted to go do stuff. Mm-hmm. Then he decides, I'm going to take you to breakfast. And I'm like,
aww.
Good, because, you know, you woke me up.
Yeah, you woke me up. Feed me.
Honestly, though. So we go to Denny's, and I got their stuffed French toast with strawberry stuff on it.
Is it good?
It's good.
Oh,
it was so good.
Oh,
and
I haven't eaten yet today. Because as you're talking, I felt my stomach.
I know. So I have that, and I got me a coffee, and I got me a water. I drank more of my water than I did my coffee.
Oh, gosh.
I know.
So your body was like, ooh, actually, though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I have a weird thing, and I'm not sure if it's just a me thing.
Okay.
If you're eating a hot food, can you drink a warm drink?
Yeah.
Or does it have to be like hot food, cold drink? Or if you're eating cold food, then a warm drink?
You can do it either way.
Because if I'm eating, I have to have a cold drink.
Mm-hmm.
It cannot be a warm drink. So, like, I can't have, like, breakfast food and a coffee.
Mm-hmm.
The coffee's going to sit off to the side until I'm done with my breakfast, and then I'll go back to my coffee.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of the times I get the coffee and you're my server.
Yeah.
You have watched me do this.
Mm-hmm.
But then, like, if I'm eating something cold, like a salad or ice cream or something like that, then I'm going to have a tea.
Mm-hmm.
Like a nice little tea off to the side or something like
But
that.
see, I'm also weird because I generally don't drink when I'm eating. I will wait
Really?
until I'm done eating to have a drink.
Oh,
Because if I
that's
drink,
fair.
then I get too full.
Oh, yeah, and I can definitely understand that. Because, like, I think I have, like, 3 different stomachs
Right?
at this rate. Because I've got one for the normal food,
Mm-hmm.
which, of course, we've seen that I can put down some food.
Food.
But then you've got your sweet treat stomach,
Yes.
and then I have a fluid stomach. Because, like, I could just continually drink, unless it's something like milk or something like that. I'm not going to feel full.
Mm-hmm.
Feel full. Feel full.
You won't feel as full as you are.
Yeah, well, that's fair. But I also,
But then, so we also had the day off together, and I was
Yeah.
like, you know what, let's go out to the lake, because I
yeah,
enjoy going out to the lake. Plus, I was kind of starting to feel down and a little meh,
yeah.
and
Just need a little bit of a pick me up kind
yeah,
of thing.
and so he decides, he threw out, let's go out to the lake, and then I was like, you know what, let's do it, because I enjoy going out to the lake, because
Yeah.
it's quiet, it's peaceful, plus dip the tootsies in the water, and oh my god, it was cold.
Oh, I bet.
But I got to.
That water is freezing up until like August.
Yes.
And even then, it's.
It's still cold.
Yeah.
But I managed to see some fishies, and I got to move rocks and saw some crawdads.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. I was playing in the water.
As you should.
I was being a kid.
Yeah.
I didn't care. My husband's sitting there just watching me do this.
Right? And I feel like that's one of those ones of like, I love that it's becoming more socially acceptable to be, let's play mermaids.
Mm-hmm.
Because fuck it, I'm in my 30s. What else?
Right.
Who am I trying to impress? I've already impressed all the people I wanted to, and I did it in sweatpants, being a chaos goblin.
Exactly.
And like 3 out of the 5 people I wanted to impress in my life, I did it gagged out of my gourd.
Exactly. Well,
I used to have a lot of addiction issues, but we're a lot better now.
yes. And she knows I will beat her up if she goes back.
Exactly. And then the other 2 I just impressed with gas station burritos and sweatpants.
Yes.
One of them has to like me though, because like he's my brother-in-law. The other one has to like me because he's my partner.
Fair. Well then, where we went, he was like, you know what? Because it was a steep hill, but it was
Yeah.
also like a cliff, but the water was like back a ways.
Oh, okay.
So we decided to go down this hill, and honestly, it was nice. Other than the hike back up to the truck. Sucked.
One of those you burnt off more energy than you thought, so you're just like,
Ugh.
ugh.
And of course, he's looking at me like, you do.
Ah, shit tits.
Nice catch.
You little cocksucker. Oh no!
I don't want to stay now.
How did I get you to stay up there? What did I do? What have I done? That'll teach me for fucking around. Anyway, go on while I fuck with this. Why does this keep happening?
While you're wrestling with, your witch's hat, you
I
also...
guess you can just live like that now. We live like that now.
Okay, Cannibal Corpse is good. Anyway, well then, of course, we've been to the lake out here so many times.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like a lot of the places, or a few places that we went, it was really pretty. Well then, on our way back to the truck, he's like, I know, or because we were talking about how cold the water was.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like, it felt nice because it was a hot day.
Yeah.
But it was like, it was too cold.
It feels like it's just been abnormally hot lately, though.
Yeah. So we were talking about how the water was really cold and everything else. And then he looks at me and he's like, I know where we're going. I've decided.
We've made decisions.
I'm like, okay, well, I'm only along with you for the ride because you're my driver, or you're driving. And he's like,
I'm passenger princess today.
exactly.
We're just vibing.
And of course, he points out that the keys were in the truck. I was like, honestly, though, fair, just in case he decided that he was going to get in the water too.
Yeah.
He left the keys in the truck.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay. We get in the truck, we go, and we're just cruising. We're shooting the shit and everything, just chit-chatting
Yeah.
and stuff. I look over and I see, welcome to Utah.
Oh, shit.
He drove me all the way to Utah to go to the Utah lakes. Honestly,
Aw.
though, the water there was so nice. Like, I
That's
didn't
so
get all the
sweet
way
of him,
in.
though.
I didn't get all the way in. I
Yeah.
just got in enough to wear up to, like, my knees, because I was
Yeah.
wearing my shorts.
Yeah.
Granted, I'm not wearing them today because I was like, I don't feel like changing.
Oh, and as a follow-up to the last video, by the way, we are not Adam Sandler today. We are in normal shorts.
I mean, you're still partially Adam Sandler, just not baggy.
Yeah, and to be fair, I've also been up for a couple hours.
Fair. So I just look over and I see welcome to Utah,
Yeah.
and he drove me to the Utah lake. And I was like, okay, got out,
Yeah.
dipped the tootsies and everything, and I was like, honestly, this is nice, and their lake is so beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
I decided, and with us being in a moving truck, mind you.
You got some good pictures.
Like, let's see. I'm going back to that's the very first one that I took.
Oh, yeah. It's beautiful there, honestly.
And with us being in a moving truck, look at how good that picture is.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Honestly, your phone's pretty solid, though.
yeah. But,
I'm doing that thing again where I'm fucking slowly rotating to make more eye contact.
but look at that melon.
I know, that is stunning.
Right?
I love that.
So for us being in a moving vehicle, I managed to get some really awesome pictures.
Honestly, you did really good.
But look at how beautiful that lake is, though. It's, like, nice and blue.
Oh, I know.
So, of course, he picks on me for having so many pictures. See, pine trees. Shit ton of pine trees.
But you and I both do the same thing of, like, a lot of people judge us for this because a lot of, like, functions, parties, things like that, both me and you are, like, just do.
It's like we're taking pictures.
Because we want to be able to remember it and look back at it. Like, most
Yeah.
of my camera reel is just, like, soft moments.
Like random pictures. And of course,
Yeah.
he picked on me for having so many pictures. And I was like, I don't care.
But you're gonna thank me for it later.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like, granted, he used to live in Utah, so he's seen it a million
Yeah.
times before.
Exactly.
But it's like, it was just so pretty.
Yeah.
And the water was so like, it wasn't like cold, it was warm.
Ooh.
The
I
water
love
was
that.
warm. Like,
Well,
and it was like 100 and something degrees in freaking Utah. So the water felt nice.
ooh.
And then, like, we were kind of on our way back, he goes, I'm kind of hungry. Or he's like, I'm hungry. Do you want to get something to eat? So I was like, you know what? I'm kind of hungry too. Let's stop and get something to eat. Had a jalapeno bacon burger. It was actually not bad.
Ooh.
And then I got their chili verde fries. Now, granted, the
Ooh.
chili wasn't bad, but it didn't have enough spice for my.
You wanted more.
I wanted that kick.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, it was good.
Yeah. I like the
But-
spicy you start feeling in your ears.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's good.
So, but I mean, it was still good. I still ate it.
Yeah.
Other than it was a lot of freaking fries. So those little boats that you guys
Yeah.
have at work that people fill with like their
Yeah.
nachos and hot dogs and stuff. Imagine that filled to about there with fries.
Oh,
So here's the
God.
boat. There's the fries.
Oh my God. So
Like,
it was fries.
It was a
so it was
lot.
more of an appetizer than it was actually like a side.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
God.
honestly, it was good. And Ty looks at me and he's like, do you want something to drink? So I was like, you know what? I'll just do a water.
Yeah.
And I ended up drinking some of it. But I ended up grabbing my mug, this one, and then I got his non-spill one that he used to use when he worked for his other job.
Yeah.
Because his boss was a dick. And would hide it or try and knock it over and everything. So he got one like this, but smaller, and with the screw-on lid, so it wouldn't leak everywhere.
Yeah.
So I got that for him to have a soda in. And then I grabbed our other cups that you've seen, the
Yeah.
reduced ones, and had both of those filled with water.
Oh, damn. So you were like primed and ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
But also in this heat, it's really good to stay hydrated and things like that.
Mm-hmm. Like, still have your sugar.
Yeah.
But have some water to stay hydrated.
Exactly.
And honestly, I drank more of my water than I did my soda that day. Like, I drank a lot of water that day.
Which is really good.
And also rare.
I'm
so.
trying to get better at drinking more water, and because I didn't realize how hard that would be, but then I started hitting that point where, because I used to love Red Bulls, which, by the way, if you know anything that tastes like a Red Bull but won't give me a tummy ache, phenomenal. Because I don't do a lot of sweet drinks. Did you get?
Try it.
That's not bad. What is that?
It's the energy.
Oh.
From Loaf and Jug.
No shit.
Tastes just like Red Bull.
Huh.
But it doesn't. I mean, it still gives you the caffeine like a regular soda.
Because I don't think it's the caffeine amount that upsets my stomach.
It's probably the sugar.
It might, because they do have a lot of sugar for not being very sweet.
Did you also know that there's one extra ingredient?
Oh no.
Bull sperm.
Well,
That's why it's so addictive. Now I know I ruined Red Bull for you.
maybe that's why I was getting a tummy ache.
A lot of sperm.
Right? Is that how minotaurs are born?
I'm sure.
I have some centaur questions, though. But that's going to wait for a later date.
That's something we're gonna have to Google.
Oh, yeah, no. I threw,
Did you ever look up how furries fuck in those suits?
Oh,
with that mask?
I have not remembered because, so in the state that we're in, it became illegal to open up certain sites. Or I guess not illegal, but those certain sites had been blocked for a minute. So every time I was like, let me look into this. Where am I going to look?
Right, fair. I mean, you could probably Google it and it might show you something.
Oh, that's fair. Also,
But at the same time,
I have a segue, speaking of feral furries.
Oh no.
Yeah. So I actually got my shit together and got my deep dive together.
Yay! I mean, I did come primed and ready with mine, but mine's about the Disney movie. My deep dive is on a Disney movie this time.
Oh yeah, you were saying that you were getting ready to do on the Disney movie.
Yep, I said it in our last episode that I was thinking of doing the Disney movie, and I decided to go with the most popular one, other than there's a lot of graphic stuff that I'm going to leave out because
yeah,
we're just starting this and I don't plan us getting demonetized so soon.
We've already had to do 3 different content warnings.
Yeah.
Like this one I actually edited out because, so the deep dive I had done was on feral people.
Okay.
Now there's actually several cases of feral people in certain situations and things like that, but I chose a bit more of a mild one to be able to look into.
Okay.
For like an actual case of what had happened.
Because I'm pretty sure the other ones were
not
a lot more graphic.
Oh, yeah, they're so.
And yeah, I mean,
I will definitely give out some names here, just so that way.
I mean, and don't get me wrong, we're all about, the spooky graphic and everything, but at the same time,
yeah,
we're not gonna try and get ourselves demonetized so soon.
Yes, because so I chose one that like they didn't have a lot of.
I'm gonna fall out of my seat.
like back information on essentially.
Okay.
But Marina Chapman, her story is very, very sad.
Okay.
Same with Bird Boy, and then there's also Chilean Dog Boy. That one is very devastating. And Oksana Malaya. So she's Russian, and
okay.
very like she wasn't necessarily feral in certain aspects. She was feral in the aspect of her parents never spoke around her, so she never learned those words. They literally locked her up in a dog kennel.
Oh gosh.
And let dogs raise her, and these dogs were like having puppies and things like that.
Right.
So she's yeah, and like that one, Oksana, her story is very devastating. So I chose one that's a little bit more internet or YouTube friendly, I should say.
Okay.
Um,
I mean, it's still gonna be kind of, but not
Yeah.
as bad.
like, so this one's, like, it's gonna definitely kind of tug at your heartstrings a little bit just because we know what it's like to be human
Yeah.
already.
Like, it's hard to be human half the time.
But we also have that sense of community and things like that.
Mhm.
Whereas, but, because the thing is that feral people, like, it's an urban legend, there's true tales, like,
Right.
but where does that line cross of, like, where does the urban legend become a thing, or,
Mhm.
you know, anything else like that? I choked on my own spit. Ow.
Good job.
But essentially, a lot of the tales of feral people is the fact that they were once, like, living along people and things like that.
Okay.
And so this is where it kind of, like, branches off a little bit. Some people say that they started moving up into the mountains with the Great Depression.
Mhm.
Some people say that it was originally with settlers and just kind of, like, went downhill from there.
Right.
Ones that were saying, like, they were always there and are being kept secret by the government. And because the being kept secret by the government and things like that, that also falls into the missing 411 cases. Which that is a whole thing. That is, oh, like, I didn't know too much about missing 411,
Mhm.
but oh my god, because that also crosses the line of, like, is this factual? Is this urban legend? Is this creepypasta? Like, this,
Right. Like,
you know.
does this fall into the line of
Yeah.
what we're talking about?
And a lot of reports are through, like, national parks or heavily forested areas in the Appalachian Mountains right next to farmlands and things like that.
Right.
Being hidden enough, like, within caves and stuff like that,
Mhm.
to become urban legends. But they had been there so long. And this is also kind of the idea of where the Hills Have Eyes had come from. Also based off of another gentleman who... I can't remember if it was in Ireland or Scotland. Him and his wife went off into the mountains. Kids became horribly inbred while living in the caves, and they were kidnapping people and eating them.
Mhm.
So, like,
Same with
feral
the-
people kind of just...
Same with the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Mhm.
There
And
we go again.
so, essentially, these people are moving into the caves, reproducing, things like that. There's also some guesses that people who go missing, which, like, you'll see on, like, the missing 411,
Yeah.
So some of the people that have gone missing are being taken for, like, reproductive purposes, so that way they can help mellow out any inbreeding or anything else like that that goes on, because obviously they're coming from people who had already lived along society.
Yeah.
Now, one of the ones that I had looked into was actually the inspiration. Where the fuck is my mouse? Okay, it's
Right
over
there.
here. There we go. So, this one was
inspiration.
actually the inspiration for Mowgli from the Jungle Book.
Ooh.
Yes. And so I was actually able to look into him a little bit more.
I was gonna say, yeah, because you were kind of talking about it in, I believe, our last episode.
Yeah, because we touched on it a little bit because I was going off of, like, not having any notes or anything else
Yeah,
like
like muscle memory.
that. But Dinah Sinekar.
Ooh.
So Dinah Sinekar, this man, he was the inspiration for Mowgli. And he was actually found in India inside of a large cave when he was about 8 years old.
Okay.
And he had been he was 6 years old. So he was 6 years old when he was found. He would walk on all fours, he would bark, and he would growl. He had all the mannerisms of being an animal, because
Right.
his whole life, as far as they know of, his whole life leading up to this point, which would make sense,
Was being raised by animals.
was being raised by wolves and animals and things like that.
Because if you think about it, in the movie, granted it's I think, Disney movie.
Yeah, it was a Disney movie.
In the movie, at the beginning, you could see that he is a baby getting raised by wolves.
Yeah, and then he's taken over by the panther and da-da-da-da.
Panther in blue,
Yeah.
or Bagheera in blue.
But also, here's where it gets really sad.
Okay.
So they take him.
Mm-hmm.
But in them taking him, they also kill the wolves that were taking care of him.
Aww.
So they killed the wolves that were taking care of... So, cool, you just killed his entire family.
Right.
Cool, love that.
Rude.
But that's why I put it in here of like they killed the wolves because I was it never really specified if it was just one wolf or if it was like a smaller pack, but there was just not a lot of them. They were just studying the 6-year-old boy being exactly like
that.
a wolf. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. And they ended up, instead of taking care of them themselves, they just dropped him off at an orphanage.
What the hell?
Yeah, so he was put in an orphanage where he got a name, clothes, things like that. Like they were trying to teach him
how to be a person.
Yeah, and so he didn't really fully, because integration was very, very hard for him.
Yeah. Especially
so he
going
didn't fully
from
start actually speaking. Like he would only communicate in grunts, growls, like dog sounds.
Because if you take somebody from being raised by animals and put them into human society,
yeah,
it's going to be a process before they actually learn how to speak.
Yeah, and in the last time that we had brought this up, I did notice that after looking into this a little bit more, I did get some details wrong, and I was mixing his story up with another story.
Oh, okay.
So essentially, he didn't actually start speaking until he was in his early to mid-20s.
Okay.
But he was able to fully dress himself. He had picked up smoking, so like he was a very heavy smoker. He was able to dress himself, and he would kind of do small words and phrases, kind of like a 3 or 4-year-old learning how to talk and communicate. So he would do small words and phrases. But then when he was 28, he died of tuberculosis.
Oh.
And this was 1870.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah, he passed away in 1870. And he had passed away of tuberculosis.
Oh,
now,
wow.
there are also cases where it verges on urban legend, kind of creepypasta-esque kind of thing, of people living around national parks and visiting them, they see people roaming around at night, scavenging, coming across, and like a lot of the times they're very aggressive, extremely volatile when caught, and they're thinking that some of the people that got away would have been ones that had been a part of that missing 411 cases had they been captured.
Oh, wow.
Kind of like, oh god, what was that movie where they go cave diving and all of those little creatures are all around and stuff like that, and slowly starts picking them off one by one, and only one of them gets out of the cave?
The Descendants?
Yes, The Descent. Okay, so a lot of the urban legends are kind of more like The Descent.
Okay.
That's how some of these stories are coming across, is that, because in The Descent, those are people.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
it's in a way almost like the game Until Dawn, because they turn into I'm drawing a blank. Now I'm pulling a U.
like vampires.
Kind of.
Yeah. But I know what you're talking about. And
I'm gonna get it.
it'll pop up randomly. But so essentially, like, they're only coming out at night because they predominantly lived in caves, because their whole lineage up until that point had been living inside of caves.
I'm drawing too much of a fucking blank.
Oh my god, I'm wearing makeup. I should not do that. But so they are only coming out at night, and that's where a lot of the spottings have come from. And so a lot of the understanding is that the biggest one was that a lot of people in the Appalachian Mountains and those areas ended up going into, because there's a lot of caves in that area and plenty of cave systems and national parks and things like that. These people started leaving once they lost their homes, their jobs during the Great Depression, to go live in these caves, and that's where the lineage kind of starts. So obviously, like, there's still some parts of humanity left, but after 3 or 4 generations, of course, those lines start to kind of get a little bit blurred. And let's see, some of the people said that they've tracked these footprints, because they'll see human footprints going through like mud and snow and things like that while they're hunting, and like way out there, like there's no civilization anywhere. So of course you're going to track these footprints that look like people footprints, because someone could be in danger, and if I can find them, I can help. So they're finding them and finding like small tribes and congregations of these people in like caves and things like that. And some of them have been able to like sneak away and be able to tell these stories for later. Some of them end up going missing. And one of these ones that actually comes back, you know how I was talking about the farms that are really close to those remote areas?
Yeah.
So this is from one of those guys, and he was talking about how there for like 6 months straight. What was it?
Wendigo.
Wendigo. There we go. That's fair.
So yeah, they would turn
Um,
into a Wendigo and eat people. So
yeah.
it'd like be like vampires.
And this even like ties into flesh pit. Like I summarized this.
Mm-hmm.
I summarized this very heavily because originally this was over 5,000 words.
Yeah, mine's over 4,000.
Yeah, and so I was like, I don't know how we're feeling, so I'm just gonna summarize it. If they want more, then we can.
We
go
can
for it.
always come back.
Yeah. So if you guys want more on this, but essentially this kid was talking about like 6 months span there where small livestock, chickens, things like that are just getting ravaged every night out of his dad's farm. And so finally his dad gets sick of it. So the dad, the uncle, and the son, they all sit outside waiting. And they stay hidden. Oh, sorry, I have a hiccup. But they stay hidden. And they're hiding, watching the chicken coop, seeing if anything comes along. And the dad has a rifle.
Mm-hmm.
So they see this thing come out of the forest and start just grabbing like armfuls of chickens. So the dad shoots because he doesn't see exactly what it is nighttime.
Right. You can't really see.
And they're talking about this story taking place in the 1970s, 1980s.
Right.
So like dad takes a shot
Mm-hmm.
and they hear a human scream. So they're like, okay, that's incorrect. So they immediately go and they start seeing the initial blood splatter, of course.
Right.
And they're following it. And they end up tracking this blood trail for over 14 miles.
Oh, wow.
And then they see a cave entrance. And so they're like, okay, you know what? We're going to wait until daylight. Come daylight, we're going to come back.
Mm-hmm.
So they go back, they get more supplies. They go back to this cave entrance, and the dad goes, I'm going in. If you don't hear anything from me in 30 minutes, then go home.
Right.
Go home, assume I'm dead.
Mm-hmm.
And, which, okay, fair.
I mean, that's fair.
So, dad goes in, the uncle and son are sitting out there waiting. And they're waiting, and they're waiting, and they're waiting. And finally about an hour passes, and they're like, okay, you know what, we should probably get going.
Mm-hmm.
Because obviously he's not coming back. They get up to go, and the dad comes out, and he's pale. He refuses to say anything. Like, his face is very gaunt. Like, it's like going into that cave aged him 30 years.
Oh, shit.
So he comes out, he's very gaunt. He's like, let's go home. I don't want to discuss what happened, but we need to be quiet. And so they make it back home, and the dad sits down, and he goes, this is the only time I'm ever going to discuss this, so I want you to take every detail and then never repeat it ever again. And he goes on to explain that when he had gone into the cave, he was following the blood trails,
Right.
and then he gets to the center of the cave, and it has this big open area, and he sees the one that they had shot
Mm-hmm.
laying in the middle on a slab, and he's getting things placed on him in a ceremonial way. And just people gathering around, and he's not understanding what they're saying. They're just saying, like, they're making sounds, but it's not communication.
Okay.
Or at least not a language he can speak.
So in a way, almost like a gibberish.
Yeah, so
type
they're
thing.
kind of doing gibberish with him.
Okay.
And he's watching this, but then an older woman comes around the corner, like a very old. He said that this woman was probably already 70 or 80 years old. He says that she comes out of the shadows, places like this rock stick formation onto the chest of the one that had passed away. And she goes, I'm going to give you time to get home, but you are not supposed to be here. You are not supposed to witness this. I understand. We will not touch your farm again. And then she goes back into the shadows. She was the only one who spoke English.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. And so, of course, at that time, he's like, oh. But he said there was at least 20 to 30 of them.
Oh, shit.
A large number of them. But he also said that they were very pale. Their eyes were very large. And their lips were very thin. And they had, like, sharper teeth.
So definitely a Wendigo.
But they were fully dressed in pelts and heavier clothing. And he said that that was the only time that was going to be talked about. But bringing into the thought process of, okay, if they're dressed in a lot of pelts and things like that, a lot of people are also speculating that that's actually what Sasquatch is a feral person. Because think about it. Grown man, super hairy, wearing a lot of pelts, just says fuck it to society, which first off, do not blame you.
Right, fair.
But yeah, just says fuck it to society, just starts living off in the woods, you know, out in Oregon and Washington and things like that, just meandering about, minding his own damn business.
I mean, I would too, just minus the hair.
Yeah, especially because a lot of people find it more plausible that, hello, okay, apparently I'm supposed to be waking up right now.
Okay.
Yeah. But they're looking at it as like people just slowly saying screw it to society, going like almost full mountain man, which like of course nowadays if we see something even mountain man-esque, unless it's international days, we're like, that feels wrong. But you know, still wearing heavy pelts,
Yeah.
seems more plausible than a prehistoric primate roaming around
Yeah.
the western United States. But that's where a lot of speculation has comes in, and like where those lines start getting blurred of, is this actually a thing?
Right.
But yeah, that's what I was able to get on feral people, and like I said, this is a very summarized version. Like I found so much on feral people. So like if you guys want more, let me know and I'll
Leave that in the comments below. Because we got the comments
We
working.
got the comments working, and we've got our Instagram up.
Yes, we have an Instagram. It's Babes and Banshees. And then we also have a TikTok. There's nothing posted yet, but we also have a TikTok.
Yes, so we do have a TikTok, and we were planning on putting like bloopers, little clips, or things like that in there, just so that we have that.
Yes, because I got those up and running for both.
And I am currently working on trying to figure out how to get our Spotify up and running. And of course, it's going to be under the same name.
Yes.
But I'm working on getting our Spotify up and running. And then we were also planning on doing a Facebook, so that way we can do general updates there, some pictures here and there. Because Instagram and TikTok are more...
You can post pictures and stuff too on Instagram.
yeah, exactly. And so Instagram's kind of more of the clips, photos, things like that, whereas Facebook would be more of like, here's this update.
It's like, here's an update of, you know, whatever. Also, I forgot to tell you, huge shout out to one of my friends. He said that he would be making music for us for our videos. So,
Yay! So we're actually going to be, hopefully here shortly, be getting a new intro and outro song. Because right now we're just kind of using
just a random song or random thing. But
the clip art of music, essentially.
yes. But on his last... So he was our delivery driver for the diner.
Ooh.
He quits his job tomorrow.
Oh, is his last day tomorrow?
Mm-hmm. But he did offer to make us music for our show or our episodes.
Ask again later.
Rude. So he did say that he was going to be making music for us, and he does have a Spotify account, and he already has some songs put up. One of them he has that I listened to. He did say it was AI singing it, but even though it was AI, it was still really good.
Oh yeah, because he goes between
AI and his normal voice.
So just trying to find a rhythm of where he's sitting.
Yes. So, if you guys would like his handle for Spotify, let me make sure I'm going to say it right.
Hell, maybe we should ask him how to properly post things to Spotify.
I mean, I can always ask.
Honestly, that's fair, because, like, I don't know what I'm doing, and I'm trying, but I've not gotten very far.
I can ask. So if anybody would like to, his Spotify handle is FDM.
FDM.
Yep, as in like friend,
Yeah.
D as in dog, and M as Mariah.
Hey, that's me.
Ha! On Spotify.
Okay, sweet.
So yeah, one of the songs I heard was My Demon.
Ooh.
And honestly, it was amazing. So,
Ooh, hell yeah.
so hopefully here soon, he will be able to make us some music for our show. So we would have some music. He did say that he had other songs posted, I believe, but that was the one that he sent me.
Or is it KMFDM?
Here. He sent me this as a brain. Sent me that, so you can scan that.
Okay, yeah, that...
Can I spell it right?
To be fair, it's been because you've been up. You started texting me at 4 o'clock this morning because I was still at work when you were texting me, and then I got a little
There you
bit.
go.
Okay, so his page is Finney Does Music, and it's spelled FINNAY. Does Music, MUSIK.
ZIK.
Yes.
Oh.
So, ooh.
Wait. Yep, that's the one that I heard.
Now let's see here. Ooh.
My demon had that sliver of light, exploding in these wounds, ready to ignite. My past pain with my current fight. Would I finally
Ooh.
go crazy?
All right. I hear you. I see you.
And just so y'all know, he is not a girl. He is a guy.
Yeah.
But
So
yeah,
far, honestly, sounds really good.
even though that's AI, really good.
So yes, definitely go check him out, and a huge shout out and thank you for
Thank
being
you.
willing to do this for us.
Yes. So
Should we go ahead and do our reading, or do you want to do your deep dive?
I'll probably do some of it because it is long.
Oh, do you want to do a little bit of a teaser like I did last time, and then?
Yes. So pretty much my deep dive is on Sleeping Beauty.
Ooh.
And of course, you know, it is an iconic story of a cursed princess that everybody knows. But,
Sorry, it was over here just making that doo-doo sound because I kept trying to activate the unlock button.
oh, fair. I was wondering what that was. Magical tale of a cursed princess by her and her brave prince. But can we really call him Brave Prince? Teaser. But many people know that it's a story based on a much older, darker fairy tale. The 1959 animated film directed by Clyde Jernami, Wolfgang Ritterman, and Eric Larson and Les Clark was inspired by Charles Perrault's fairy tale, which is the root of going back centuries. In this article, we look at the history of the famous tale, exploring the darker origins behind it, and find out why Sleeping Beauty became a classic despite its rocky start at the box office. So when they came out with the movie, it didn't do so well.
Oh.
To many, the 1959 version of Sleeping Beauty is the masterpiece of animation, and for a good reason. The film was the most expensive Disney animated film of all time. Or at the time,
Really?
I'm sorry. Yeah. So with a struggling cost of $6 million, was Sleeping Beauty a success?
That's for. I mean, I could definitely see in the later years where Sleeping Beauty would definitely start picking up, because she picked up very heavily and became iconic. But you also don't hear a lot of, like, during the time frame of it being released, like, you don't hear a lot of people speaking of Sleeping Beauty up until about, I would say, 80s, 90s.
Yeah. So it says that it wasn't a success when it first released in 1959. Despite being a Disney film, audience didn't immediately take to it. The movie's box office earnings fell short of expectations,
Ooh.
making it a disappointment for Disney at the time.
Oh yeah, so because they were pretty good on getting like big hits and things like that.
And with them spending over $6 million on just the production alone,
Yeah,
like
and in today's money, that's
that would be about
hurts.
billions now.
Just about, or at least about what they do on a normal Marvel movie.
Mm-hmm.
Which, God, they keep coming out with those.
I know. However, like the classic films, it has found success in its later years, like you were saying. So it didn't take off like they first expected it
Yeah.
to. It took off later.
Oh, okay.
With multiple re-releases, especially during the era of home videos. That made me feel old because I remember watching it on a VHS.
It was a blue VHS with the
Like,
golden color. Yeah.
yeah, like you had to pry that thing open just to get the VHS
Oh, you
out.
remember that like forever plastic smell?
Oh God, is this sad to say I miss that smell?
You know what I really miss the smell of? Cassette tapes.
Oh yes.
I don't know what it was, like that mixture of like just old dust, and, like opening up a good book, but you know,
Yeah.
not quite.
The movie grew in popularity. Today, Sleeping Beauty is considered one of Disney's most iconic films and beloved by fans all around the world, which is the basic story of Sleeping Beauty. But if you think about it, Disney had to change it so much just for it to be more kid-friendly.
That's fair, because I know that because I used to have the original Grimm fairy tale book, so that was one that I actually remember reading, and it was not.
So if you think about it, right here it says, the real dark story of Sleeping Beauty. While the Disney version of Sleeping Beauty is sweet and magical tale, the original story is much darker. Charles Perrault's version of the story, published in 1697, includes many grim details that Disney wisely chose to leave out.
Yeah, because I do know that a lot of Disney fairy tales are originally
Originally darker.
fairy tales, essentially, and they were not nearly as good. They're like it's funny to look at it back then because like a lot of the things that we view as comedy and things like that have significantly changed.
Yeah.
But a comedy back then used to just be they lived.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah. So, in the original, after the princess is put to sleep, the prince doesn't simply kiss her to wake up. Instead, he finds her and she stays asleep for years. Even given birth to 2 children while still under the curse. We all kind of figure what's going on with that one.
Yes. Hold on.
Okay.
Alrighty. And sorry about that brief pause. Had to get dinner ideas from some kiddos and
And also had a potty break. Okay.
I almost died.
Right? Even after giving birth to 2 kids, still under the curse. Later, the prince's mother, who is an ogress, tries to eat the princess and her children.
Oh.
So apparently his mom
Oh, an ogre.
is an ogre.
Oh.
Or, in the female term, ogress.
Giving Shrek a bad name out.
Oh, right? But if you think about it, this came out before Shrek.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
Anyway, this unsettling version of the tale shows that fairy tales weren't always lightened stories. We know today they often had dark, frightening elements that were intended to teach moral lessons. Over the years, versions of Sleeping Beauty have softened for more modern audiences, especially children.
Oh, yeah. So that would definitely make sense because in the end, like, a lot of it kind of just ended up fading there, of course. And, of course, everything gets kind of watered down because empires.
Yeah, because it's like, as this part right here, it says, instead he finds her and she stays asleep for years, even given birth to 2 children while still under the curse. I mean, anybody who knows what that means, they know what initially happened.
Yeah.
Especially if she is still asleep.
Which, yeah, we were definitely... Because, like I said, we're, like we had both mentioned, of, like, the last couple, we have had to put some
trigger warnings. And so I was able to kind of read this ahead and already knew a little bit about it. So I was like, if it says something in there that I can say, I will say it, because it's like, it didn't fully say what happened, but it did kind of give you a look-see of what really happened to...
Just kind of a view into what was going on, and...
what actually happened.
Yeah.
To where they had to take all of that out, to where she woke up by the prince's, magical kiss.
Yeah, and there's so much into that, which also is kind of cool that that's one of those of, like, I do have that backstory on, but also have that...
So you have two different versions. You have the real version of what actually happened, and then the Disney version of what didn't, I would say, happen.
Exactly.
But don't get me wrong. I mean, I did love watching that movie. Especially Once Upon a Dream was my favorite song.
Yeah. Exactly. And first off, the watercolor artwork, just
beautiful.
Phenomenal. I wish we would go back to some of those art styles, because they were stunning.
They were... Especially, like, I mean, this is off topic, off brain. Yeah, can we tell I did not wake up in time?
Right.
Clay animation.
Oh, yes.
Wallace and Gromit,
Oh, yeah.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
The director of Nightmare Before Christmas. And
Tim Burton.
The art director, he is also making another movie, because he also did Frankenweenie and Monster House and stuff like that. He's actually getting ready to do another movie.
Oh, nice.
Which also, speaking of stop motion animation, because Del Toro is notorious for that. Ooh, how is that for a second?
Well,
right? We got some pulls. Good though, so just in case, 135.
Okay.
So, the first card we got is the Valet of Goblets. Now, the Valet of Goblets, this one shows signs of emotional immaturity or oversensitivity, missed opportunities, or lack of creativity or inspiration. So, but I feel like in some cases, especially with like how hard we've been going and things like that, the lack of creativity and inspiration could very much so so that could very much so be a driving force there of feeling very much so like, oh God, now the other one that we had pulled was King of Discs, and this one I think you're gonna like. Represents material success, financial abundance, and worldly power. He embodies practicality and strong connection to the physical world. In reading, he suggests a time for leveraging your resources, demonstrating leadership, and achieving stability through hard work and strategic planning. Then, of course, we got the Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands is another one that I do actually enjoy the symbolism behind that. Because it's perseverance and resilience. And showing the ability to be able to stand your ground, work well with others, but being able to come out on the other side on top. And I love the Wands cards, because a lot of those times they're mentalities and how you look at things.
Which we both know I do in general.
Yes. But the other one that we had pulled was the Seven of Swords. So that that one, it kind of gets a little bit tricky because it's a representation of deception, dishonesty, and sneaking around. But the other part of that is feeling like you need to do some strategic thinking and feeling like you have a lot more independence or that lone wolf mentality versus feeling like there's more of a communal situation. Ooh, that is a good color, actually. Now, the last one that we got, of course, is the Six of Pentacles, which symbolizes generosity, giving, and receiving, often related to finances and materialistic resources, and highlights the balance between sharing wealth and the ability to accept help when needed. So, honestly, all in all, it makes a lot of sense of, like, trying to balance that state between feeling burnt out and still trying to keep that creative drive while working full-time and being a family and, like, all of those things that we balance in between while trying to build our own path.
Right.
Because, let's be honest, we're building this brick by...
Yeah, I mean...
And I'm so proud of us.
Honestly, me too, because looking at the numbers, we've gotten, like, all together with all of our videos that we have posted already, we've gotten over, like, 126 views altogether. Yeah. So it's, like, in one comment, and I love that comment.
Oh, no, the algorithm posting was 126 individual views.
Oh.
So that is 126 individual people who have regularly visited our page.
Ooh.
Yes. Now, we have, obviously, our first video is doing really well, which, side note, very proud of us. Because our first video, of course, was kind of a bit all over the place and things like that. Oh, okay.
I mean, we've kind of been all over the place with everything, bouncing back and forth. Well, our first video, we did talk about both, and then we decided to just kind of split them up to where...
Split it between either doing a main theme for one, and so Karen's one, Ghost's other.
Yeah, and honestly, I mean...
I feel like it's a little bit more fluid, because then it allows us to either keep things a little bit more upbeat or go a little bit more spoopy, rather than trying to find that balance in between the two within short time frames.
Right. I mean, because... I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of people like the fact that we're doing, like, one separate video is just ghost stories and spooky stuff, and then the other one is talking about Karens and everything.
Yeah, and also, if you guys are enjoying that format, like, let us know, or if you want us to do what we did in the original one of bouncing in between the two and kind of discussing them in between.
Let us know. Leave us a comment down below, please. We'd love to hear it.
Because we enjoy the interaction, we enjoy the communication, and everything that's mentioned to us, either via email, comments, things like that, or even in person, we've, because even... Leo from our last story as well, he actually contacted us and, you know, made a joke about putting up some more decoration, which my brother-in-law so kindly actually helped us out with. So now we've got a baby Seymour.
We will try and turn on the lights, maybe.
It has a remote. We're still figuring it out. Oh, there we go.
I figured it out.
We've got a magic 8-ball. We've got a deck of cards from the Stanley Hotel. We've got a genuine Death Note. That one is actually from the movie, so, like, go you. And also...
And then, whatever, I forgot what that is. We got that. We got the baby Seymour. And we got Jason and Freddy. Whoops. Bobbleheads.
Yeah, they do the bobble. And so...
And kind of hard to see behind me.
A homemade torch.
Oh, yes, the homemade torch. It's kind of hard to see, but it's, like, right there.
Yes.
And then kind of hard to see behind me because I've been kind of blocking it. I do apologize. A Cannibal Corpse coloring book.
And a straight razor that we haven't quite figured out how to properly... Because it is a Sweeney Todd straight razor.
Yes.
We'll just put that there. So, like, we did take some advance there.
I mean, who wants to shave?
Right. Close and personal. And the card that she had that fell out at her is Ace of Goblets. Now, Ace of Goblets represents new beginnings in the realm of emotions, love, creativity, and spirituality. It involves emotional fulfillment and potential for deep connections and intuitive insights. It's often associated with feelings of joy, compassion, and a sense of inner peace.
Okay.
Now, we do apologize because we did technically do a tarot reading last time.
But we had to stop the tarot reading because...
That was a little bit too personal to be putting on the internet.
Yeah. And also we were getting attacked by a spider.
Yeah, so a spider showed up and then because as much as like we enjoy being able to share ourselves with you and things like that, there's still certain aspects of our lives that are still either in a work in progress or something along those lines to be able to work and better ourselves.
Yeah, and it was more personal to me than it was to her, and so we felt like we did start it and then we kind of cut it out.
Yeah,
and then we got attacked by the spider.
Yes.
It was where the 8-ball is.
Yes.
And
Not
then
a spider fan. I don't fucking like love.
And then I didn't realize that when I muted my microphone, it muted hers too. So you didn't actually get to hear her screaming over the spider. So you're welcome for saving your ear holes.
Yes. Because that would have been a lot of editing for me to do. But
so you're welcome for saving your ears for that. But yeah, he went from being on this shelf with the 8-ball and the deck of cards from the Stanley Hotel to underneath our desk where I found him.
Yeah, and no thank you. I don't do...
She's not a bug person. She doesn't mind them, but...
Spiders are the worst.
She would rather deal with, like, bees and beetles and stuff like that.
Yeah, like, I can handle most other things, but spiders, it is a prime thing.
And I decided to tease her, because I know how much she loves spiders. I kind of pushed my shoe towards her, like, here's the spider. No!
No. I love that you can see me, like, backing up into this wall as, like, trying to become one with the wall to not touch a bug.
Yeah, because you had visual of him, and then as soon as I go upstairs to go grab a shoe, I came prepared this time. I brought my shoes, just in case. My baby shoes.
But also, those are so cute.
They're all of the evolutions of Eevee.
Yeah.
Who doesn't love Eevee?
Oh, well, up until the point when they were made, because now there's, I think, like 2 more evolutions.
There's too many of them right now.
Yeah.
But I came prepared. I brought shoes this time, so that way, in case we did get attacked by another spooter.
Right? But so far, so good.
So far, knock on wood, we have not had... I've been checking to make sure.
Right.
That we didn't have another spider friend try and visit us.
But I do believe that we are able to call her a wrap.
Yes. If you guys have anything you would like to see in our next episode, leave us a comment down below. Please subscribe. We're trying to reach a goal, and if we reach that goal, then we will maybe possibly start putting out some merch.
Yeah, we were thinking maybe starting off a little bit small with some bookmarks, stickers,
or some t-shirts.
Oh, that's fair. That is fair. And we were also thinking maybe a couple card decals with our logo.
Yeah.
But we are trying to reach a main goal before then, and we're also trying to, of course, get certain things set out, because we're still learning about, like, monetization and things like that. Still not 100% how all of that works, but we're getting there. But we do have certain goals that we want to reach, and if you would be so kind as to help us reach those goals, and then we can help make these productions look prettier,
better, yes,
with a better quality camera and not being stood up with a broom. Actually, here, I'm gonna do you guys a thing. All right, are you ready for this?
I will scoot so that way they can see.
Our quality production team is, so far, we've got open area, we've got the Shay, our bookshelf, the
Mariah,
desk, my sad little butt pillow that I've had for years, but what you guys currently sit on is my broom and a TV. But here's part of our new lighting. So, you know, every little bit helps to be able to get to where we are hoping to be at the end.
Yes.
Did I get that back in the right spot?
Down a little.
Boop, boop. Right there.
A little more. There we go.
All right.
Technical difficulties, but
But,
honestly, for us, just doing this in the basement.
yeah, just starting off doing this in a basement and, you know, just learning about where we're at.
Mm-hmm.
And I know everyone starts off small.
Yeah.
And
then they slowly, progressively grow, you know, at some point, because, I know you watch him, but did you know that Markiplier actually had a first channel before he became Markiplier?
yeah,
It was like Markiplier Games or something like that.
yeah, Markiplier Gaming.
And then he took away the gaming part and just became Markiplier.
Yeah, because his first channel got shut down and he wasn't able to get it back.
Oh,
So
yeah.
he had to end up making a new one.
He made a new one.
Yeah.
And so, yeah.
Well, and also some of my favorite podcasters, so like Mr. Creepypasta,
Yes.
but of course our lovely Madam Mistress, Miss Bailey Syrian.
Yes.
God, I love her. God, she's so pretty.
Right.
But also how fluently she's able to communicate. Like, everybody starts somewhere. And we're just really excited to have the opportunity to be able to grow with you and to be able to do these things.
Yes.
And hopefully one day we get to look back at these videos and be like, oh my god, look at this.
It's like, look at how young we were doing these.
I know. And, you know, I know that we're starting this.
Kind of late, but
You gotta start somewhere. And
I mean, there's always a first for everything.
exactly. And I
So-
don't think we're doing too bad. And you know what? Thank you guys for the love and support we've already been seeing.
Yes.
It genuinely means so much to us. And we've been so excitedly sharing these small milestones with
Yes.
friends and family.
And even a lot of the people that I've shared with at work, mostly railroaders, a lot of them have watched and they all said that they love it.
Yeah.
So,
And that is our goal, is to make something that everybody can laugh with and have a good time.
yes.
And gotta get a selfie. Because we have an Instagram now.
Yes, we gotta start posting on the Insta.
So we're, of course, the first few bumps on the Insta are going to be mash drops, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Just because we do actually have things set up. It's just a matter of posting different places and the time availability that we have.
Yes.
But again, thank you all so much for the love and support that you have shown us. Be safe and don't get kidnapped.